to steal and to destroy is present in the place. Even in our place of jobs, there are some bosses or some people that will act certain way. You wonder, are these people human at all? Are they human at all? There's no human feeling, because there is a Jezebel spirit there in the presence of them. Remember, I once told you guys a story about a young lady that visited this church before. Was invited by a sister in this church. She sat down and was looking at me funny right here. And at the end of the service, I like her for one thing, for being honest. Because there are some people who will pretend to you that they are holier than thou, but they know what they're carrying on the inside. It takes a spiritual church and a spiritual man of God who has a discerning spirit to decode their antenna and to know that there is something that is wrong with this person, and to know that there is something that is going on with this person. And what you need is not a church. What you need is deliverance. That's what you need. To deliver a witchcraft spirit, you got to be prepared. Because if you don't get prepared, the spirit will jump up from you and enter you. Because when they leave, they have to leave to somewhere. Why am I saying this? I'm saying this so that you can understand and recognize that it's not everyone and everything that goes on in church is truly churchy. There are some people that come here, just like we have hospitals. Not everybody that goes to hospital has the same disease or has the same sickness. There are some people that need to be in the intensive unit care. There are some people that just need to see the doctor for a minor thing. And I said, as long as Pastor James is called for everybody, but I'm not called to everyone. So don't come here with that mambo jumbo thing, because look, I'm going to use my strength and hit you. Leave me alone. I know what Jezebel spirit can do. I know what witchcraft can do. When they sit in their coven, they release a word, it will catch you if you're not covered with the blood. You wonder why some children are behaving the way they are behaving. You heard the man say, they go to territory. That's why there's gangs, killing and shooting. You go to certain neighborhood, there's just nothing but murder all the way. You wonder what is wrong. A spirit of witchcraft have been released in that place. Same thing with churches. You go to a beautiful church, the sound is good, the light is good, the pastor is on fire, but there's no presence. If you check in within, there are witches and wizards who have held the place down. They are in operation because they are power hungry. They are hungry for power. All they want is to be in control and to be in charge. The Jezebel spirit lies. They are very good liars. Very good liars. And believe the lies that were told. They avoid the truth and they withhold the truth, presenting a false picture of others. As a father in this place, all of you, like I've always said in the past, you have access to me. You can call me at any time. Some of you I've had meetings with. But the moment somebody is trying to lie, and I say to you, you're trying to tell me something I don't understand, I need you in my office. When I don't understand some things, I need clarity. I need what? Clarity. Because I want to know where that spirit is. When you open that door, that's when it comes in. When you open that door, and I'm going to tell you how you open that door. The door comes in many ways. The door comes in offense. The door can be opened through hurt. The door can be opened through jealousy. The door can be opened through strife. That's when, because the Jezebel witchcraft is looking for the door. Just a little bit and she will step in completely. And then she'll begin to use you the way. And then at the end you wonder, what just happened to me? I told you something. There are so many people who left this church that it wasn't their time. Because of they opened the door of offense. Some, I'm praying that God deliver them. But as God will have it, and I told you 3 weeks ago, a month ago, for those of you who remember, I said that God is doing what? Sifting. Did I say that? For those of you who believe in me, I don't just speak. That God was sifting, and I said you will be so shocked and surprised at the people that the devil is going to place offenses and weeks them out before their time. Remember, I had preached a message on stand in your lane. I preached a message. I said, I'm waiting on the line for my blessings. While you're waiting, the enemy is not happy that you're waiting. Maybe you're getting very close to your miracle, and that spirit of offense comes in power. Look at what Pastor James have said. Look at what Pastor Moreno have said. Now it's time for you to leave, and you live out of your blessings. You will not be covered in the grace anymore. I know what I'm talking about. This is spiritual now. This is deep. This is deep. A young lady from Ghana, and she told me, she said she sings in the choir, but her mother transferred witchcraft into her. Whenever she's upset, she put offenses on everybody in the church. My wife knows the person I'm talking about. She was operating for so long, going from one church to the other. For no reason, you start to hate her. For no reason, you start to hate this one. For no reason, you start to hate this one. There were fights and chaos in the church. And she's sitting down there. Lift your hands, everybody. Lift your hands. But inflicting spells on people. It takes a true man of God who just don't see with natural eyes, who sees with the spiritual eyes, who can decode the agenda of the enemy concerning your life to put a stop on any type of this kind of effect. I said to you last week that I would rather have 5-10 people who are ready to serve God, who are ready to move a ministry, than to have a bunch that is going nowhere. Because God will hold me accountable. When we go to heaven, you're not going to go and say, Pastor James is my pastor, so because of that I'm delivered. No, I'm standing for myself. I'm going to have to answer. God is going to ask me, when I gave you the time, did you tell them the truth? Did you correct them rightly? Did you rebuke them? Did you pray for them? I will have to answer for myself. The Jezebel spirit, they lack remorse after hurting someone and will justify the harm. They will harm you and turn around and become the victim. They will find a way to destroy you, but they will turn around and act the victim.